Find your comfortable seated position or whatever is comfortable for you. Namaste, 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 namaste. Grab your butt cheeks, pull them to the side and back, and make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones so you don't have any pressure on your back. Place your hands on the mat and lengthen your spine. Then place your hands on your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. If your hands are on your lap, your left hand is under your right, your thumbs are touching. If they're on your knees, your finger and your thumbs are touching and your other 3 fingers are straight but relaxed. Gently take your shoulders, lift them, roll them down your back, opening your chest. Lift the crown of your head up towards the sky and ground yourself into the earth. Allow your eyes to focus either on the tip of your nose or between your eyebrows. Soften your face, your jaw, the entire front of your body, and then the back of your body. Very slowly begin to bring your awareness into the present, into your life. So take a moment to be aware of everything that is happening outside of this studio. Any sounds, then slowly begin to shift that awareness into the studio. The sound of the fan, of bells, be aware of the plants, the volcanic rocks, the ocean water that is in all 4 corners of the studio and in a bowl by the door. Be aware of all the energy moving around you and understand that you are not separate from that energy, but you are in fact one with it. So for a moment, just be aware of your human form as 52 trillion vibrating cells. So don't be aware of yourself as a solid form, but just as cells that are vibrating energy. Visualize that energy mixing and moving with all the energy that is around you. And as you dance with it, be aware that your energy will therefore affect the energy of all the people around you, as well as the plants, the rocks, the water, the air, the space. So take a moment to begin to slowly shift your energy to a place of gratitude. Be grateful for all that you have. Make a gentle list and include this moment, which is your life, and this breath. Try and put a smile on your face as you move into gratitude. Now begin to be aware of your breath. Start that awareness with your inhale. Know that you are not only inhaling oxygen, but you are inhaling energy. As you inhale, follow that inhale and see how far down towards your navel center it goes. As you exhale, be aware of the quality of the breath, because on the exhale, the breath is warmer. It does not hold energy, just carbon dioxide, so it should feel just a little emptier. Now, before we move into our Danten breath, take a moment to thank the plants for the oxygen and life that they give you. And be aware of the life that you give them with each exhale. Now for 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to engage in what is called Danten breath. It is a Chinese breath, Chinese medicine breath, that moves energy in our body. As you inhale, the inhale always starting from your belly, up your chest into the top of your head. Visualize a golden light running up your spine. It'll pass through the door of life between your kidneys, your heart, your thymus, which plays a big role in your immune system, your neck, over the crown of your head, and then into your mouth, to the top of your mouth. As you hit that point on your exhale, visualize a white light coming down the middle of your face, the middle of your chest, and under your pelvis, creating a ring of energetic light. Remember, thought and visualization are the most powerful vibrations in the world, so if you visualize it, you can make it happen. In this breath, only breathe through your lower belly. Visualize the space about 3 to 4 fingers under your belly button, and just breathe through this area, not moving the chest. So don't just expand the lower belly outwards, but sideways as well. Begin the energetic movement of energy with light now. Now let's begin to expand that breath for just a few breaths. As you inhale, expand the belly slightly out and sideways. Fill your chest, moving your ribs out and up, and fill the top of your head to the crown of your head. As you exhale, relax the head, the shoulders, the ribs down and in, and then your belly in and up. Take a couple of breaths here, in for 5 and out for 8. Take 2 more breaths. Now take 2 breaths, inhaling from the bottom of your feet to the crown of your head, and taking a long exhale from the mouth, from the crown of your head to the bottom of your feet. Bring your breathing back to normal. Place your hands over your heart. Set an intention for your journey today of a change you want to see within you. Understanding that changing the external will change nothing. Only when you change what is within will your entire reality and world shift. So take a moment to set an intention, to plant that seed in your heart and water it every day until it becomes who you are. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we begin our physical journey today with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Create some heat. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Open your eyes behind your hands. Slowly lower your hands. Release your legs. Give them a little shake. And we're going to start with our knee joint here. So slowly make your way up to a standing position. Taking your time. Try to come up like babies do, walking your hands to your feet, bending your knees, tuck your chin in, and slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Your head is the last thing that rises as your shoulders move down your back. And then just release the muscle. So just give it a little shake, like crazy person. I'd like to say that there's no video of this, but that would be a lie. None of you are on it, don't worry. Okay, so let's start with the knee joint. The most important thing here is your knees are locked. There's no bend in the knees. When you're ready, you're going to slowly roll down, not using any muscle at all. You can either grab the elbows, or if the hands reach the floor, place the hands on the floor and lock the knees. So take an inhale. Exhale, roll down. Either grab the elbows or let the hands rest on the floor, whichever is accessible with the knees locked. We stay here for 3 minutes. To start off with, just pull your belly slightly in and up to allow yourself to fold a little deeper. Completely relax your back, your shoulders. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your jaw. The first thing I want you to do is take a moment to just notice how you respond to uncomfortability. Be aware of either your reaction or your response. And then slowly shift that response to a place of acceptance. Accept the uncomfortability, sit with it. Understand that this too shall pass. And once you've just sat with it and accepted it, what I want you to do is take this moment, this time, to begin to be aware of your mind, but be aware of it from a place of neutrality. So imagine you're sitting outside your mind and you're just watching it. No matter what rises to the top, do not add a like, a dislike. In fact, add nothing to it. Just observe it so you may begin to understand what influences your behaviors. Before we step into this awareness, understand that anything you can observe on you is not you. For were it you, you would not be able to observe it. So just breathe gently and sit in awareness. Once you've observed a thought, swipe it away and see what comes in its place. Now start to slow your mind down by slowing your breath. Gently breathe in to the count of 4 and slowly breathe out to the count of 4. You're nearly there. You have a minute left. Check in with your knees. Check in with your jaw. Make sure it's relaxed, your mouth. Take a moment now just to understand, as you observe your mind, what mental addictions and habits you have created. How often does your mind keep going back to the same place over and over again? Good. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly bend the knees, come down onto your back. And just release your legs for a minute. We stay here for 5 ohms. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly roll onto your side and come up. So we're going to go into our frog now. This is what it looks like. You're going to place the block in front of you. You're going to be on your mat the length, the way I am, so your knees stay on the mat. Once you get here, make sure your knees are in line with your hips, and then spread them as far as you feel comfortable and open the feet like a frog, and then take the blocks and place them under your belly and drop your head to your arms, to your hands. So turn around that way so you're, yeah. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips, and then start to spread the knees as far apart as you can get them. Then place, keeping the hip in line with the knees so it's not moving, place the blocks under your belly. So Tara, you want to move them further back, yeah. And if you need more blocks, then tell me. And slowly just lower your belly. Do you need more blocks?
Yeah, I think so.
Until you're connected. Let's see if you really do. Hold on a second. Okay, start to move forward. Yeah, a little more. You go down a little. Good. You okay there? Yeah. And just surrender. We hold a lot of resistance on the inside of our legs. So the first thing I want you to do here is just, with each exhale, release whatever resistance you're holding inside of your legs. Then just surrender your belly to the blocks. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Take a couple of deep breaths, and with each exhale, relax all the muscle and allow gravity to take over. Now let's move our awareness from our mind to our emotions. Be aware of what emotions are rising for you in this pose, and instead of resisting it, just sit with the emotion. Almost as if you were sitting on a hill or a park bench overlooking a forest with your arms around the emotion. And understand that, like your thoughts, your emotions are here to teach you more about your conditioned personality, your behaviors.
Remember, to sit with the emotion does not mean to become the emotion. It is to experience it without entangling your sense of self with it. And then with each inhale, slowly beginning to transform the energy of that emotion into peace, joy, gratitude. Now bring your awareness back to your breath. Begin to notice the connection between your breath and your belly. As you inhale, gently feel your belly rising and pushing against the block. And as you exhale, feel your belly relaxing against the block. Try and find that point in your belly where your inhale changes into your exhale, for they are not parallel, they are connected. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Lift the chest. Bring the knees together. Come lay on your back. Make your feet, bend your knees, make your feet wide and let your knees touch. Place your arms beside you, palms facing upwards. And we stay here for 4 ohms. Move your fingers, your toes. Roll on to your side. And we're going to come up into our hips. So I'm going to give you 2 options here. You can either bring the right leg in front and bring the left leg in the back like this, and then come down and place your head on blocks. Or you can come into a full pigeon and drop your head. But only come into a full pigeon if this hip is going to be connected to the earth. If it doesn't connect to the earth, then come into this and then lean forward and drop your head. You can even come over to the side. So there's lots of different options here. So you want your, And then if you want it a little deeper, you can bring this foot out a little more and bring this, and then drop your head. So find the one that is the most uncomfortable, because we stay here for 4 minutes. And it does not matter where your back leg is, because in yin we are not so much concerned about alignment. We are more concerned about sending tension to the hip joint. So just begin to relax your bum. Relax your hips. Completely relax your back and your chest. With each inhale, begin to flatten your back. And with each exhale, begin to relax your chest. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your shoulders. Now, as we move from our mind to our emotions, we now come into our breath. Without influencing your breath, just observe your natural breath. Does it start in your belly or your chest? Is it fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? Just follow your natural breath and how it moves through your body when it enters you, and how it moves out of your body when it leaves you. Now add a little pause at the end of the inhale and the end of your exhale. In that silence, just be aware of what you hear, what you connect to. If that breath is not moving all the way down to your lower belly, your pelvis, begin to expand the inhale so it moves all the way down to your core. And then try and find the place it converts to your exhale as it moves out of you. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale slowly, bring the arms up, and then change legs. If you need to release and shake the legs, go ahead. Come down on your exhale. Begin by relaxing your bum. Relax your legs. Completely relax your chest. As you inhale, feel a gentle expansion in your back. As you exhale, feel a release in your chest. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Now let's gently move into visualization. Visualize your heart. And now once your focus is on the heart, begin to visualize a change you want in your life. Imagine that change has already happened and all the emotions you will feel when it happens. As it is a change you want, the emotions will be one of gratitude, joy, bliss, laughter. Sit in that visualization. Sit in the emotions you'd feel, imagining that change has already happened. And as you sit in those emotions, you will begin to teach your brain that the experience has already occurred. And you will begin to create new neurological pathways in which you ride your emotions. Put a smile on your face as you sit in your visualization. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly come up. Lay on your back. Spread your legs as wide as the mat and just release your hips into the earth. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, your chin closer to your chest. And with each exhale, feel your hips open and sink into the earth. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your side and come up, and we'll start to go into our shoulders. So this is how it looks. You're going to lay on your stomach facing me. You're going to extend the right arm out so it's in line with your shoulder. You're then going to roll onto the shoulder, bend your knees, take your left arm and just drape it over your lower back. So come onto your stomach, extend the right arm out. Make sure the hand is in line with the shoulder. Then push the shoulder into the mat, roll onto the shoulder, bend your knees, take your left hand and just drape it over your lower back. Find the most comfortable position for your head and your neck. And we stay here for 3 minutes. Just begin to now focus on the relationship between your breath and your nose. Where does the air enter into your nose? From the top of your nose or the bottom? Where does it leave? How long is the distance before when it enters and leaves? Notice the difference in the temperature of the air. Relax your jaw, your face, your shoulders. Each time the air leaves your nostril, allow your body to sink a little deeper into the mat and down into the earth. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your stomach. Inhale, extend the left arm out. Exhale, roll onto the left shoulder. Bend the knees, drape the right hand to the lower back. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Make sure your head and your neck are completely relaxed. And just continue with each exhale to allow your body to sink deeper and deeper into the mat and down into the earth. Come back to following your breath now. And you choose, you can follow it through your nose,
You can follow it through your belly, or you can follow the full inhale, exhale. If your mind wanders, do not resist the mind, for that only activates it more. Just follow it where it wants to take you, acknowledge it, accept the thought, and then come back to your breath. The more you slow the breath down, the less food there is for the mind, the more the mind will slow down. Gently remember that where it is that you connect to your true self, that which is you, is in the silence between each inhale, each exhale. It is the moment when you are actually just dead, just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, roll onto your stomach, straighten your legs. Inhale, roll onto your back. And then spread your arms beside your body. Push your shoulders into the mat so you feel your arms move away from your body. Bring your chin closer to your chest and stay here for 4 ohms. Relax your face. Move your fingers, your toes. Come back onto your stomach. And we're going to move into our spine. So bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. So make sure there's a straight line and spread your fingers. Your legs are relaxed. Now when you exhale, you're going to take the middle part of your back and drop it between your shoulders. And then drop your chin to your chest. So inhale, exhale, drop the middle part between the shoulders, between your shoulders, like you're creating a valley between 2 mountains. Drop your chin to your chest so your neck is completely relaxed. Let your toes gently push into the mat. So bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. No, under. Yeah. Drop this. Just begin to breathe through your spine.
Reminding yourself that the main energy channel in our body runs in line with our spine. Only when energy runs freely through this channel are we able to reach heightened levels of awareness. Breathing into the two side channels that run from our perineum up to the third eye. One on the left side of the spine, one on the right. These two side channels intersect at the base of our spine, the middle, and the top through our chakras. In those channels run our thoughts and our thoughts about our thoughts. Understanding that any negativity that we hold on to blocks the center channel, as these two channels become blocked with negativity. So with each inhale, begin to inhale positivity into the spine, into our energy channels, and begin to exhale anything that is not serving you well, fear, stress. Keeping your eyes focused between your eyebrows or on the tip of your nose. Relax your bum. As you inhale, just lift the hands up for just a moment. Come up a little higher, open the chest. We just stay here for a few breaths, bringing our spine back into alignment. Relaxing the jaw and your tongue. Keeping the chest open, shoulders back. Pushing into all the fingers, into the toes. Exhale, slowly release, very slowly. Come roll onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. Do all these movements slowly, keeping your chin closer to your chest. Just stay here for a few moments, releasing the back. Good. Before we go into our last pose, let's just neutralize the spine. So keeping the knees bent, place your feet on the mat. Move your bum a little to the right and drop both the knees to the left. Try and make sure that there's a line, a straight line from your hips to your knees, and then a straight line down from your knees to your feet. Take the left hand and push the knees together. Extend the right arm out to the side, keeping both the shoulders on the mat, and look to the right. Just breathe into the spine here. Push those shoulders into the mat. Take 5 breaths here. In for 4, back down to 1. On your last inhale, pull the knees into the chest, roll onto your back. Drop your feet, move the bum a little to the left, and drop both the knees to the right. Draw that line from your hip to your knees. Make sure the knees, you can draw a line from your knees to your feet. Push the knees together with your right arm, hand. Extend the left arm and look to the left. Breathe into the spine, in for 4, back down to 1. Pull the knees into your chest. Roll onto your back, drop your feet, and slowly roll back onto your stomach for our last pose. We're going to work our shoulders again. So now you're going to take the right arm under the left until the elbows cross. And then you're going to put them under your chest, your 21-year-old breast chest, not your 54-year-old one. And your hands are out. Your feet are slightly spread, and then just drop your chin to your chest. Turn the palms downwards. Relax your butt cheeks. So Tara, if you can, try and make sure the elbows are in line with each other. No, close. So you see how my elbows are? Yeah. So one elbow is in line with the other. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and allow your tongue to sit at the bottom of your mouth. Make sure there's no tension in your bum or your legs. And the back of your neck is fully opened. Just breathe. If you can, allow your eyes to focus between your eyebrows. Visualize a beautiful lotus flower in the middle of a beautiful calm lake, surrounded by a forest. And then visualize this beautiful white light coming out of the flower and spreading across your entire body. So visualize that flower, the lake, in your heart area. The rays move up to the crown of your head, sideways down your arms, down to your feet. Allow that light to move to anywhere on you that needs healing. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Move the arm that's at the back out and move it to the front. And then back under your chest. This is your last pose. We stay here for 3 minutes. Just breathe. Relax your legs, your bum, your shoulders, your chest, and your face. Deep exhale. Slowly release the pose. Roll on to your back. And come into your Shavasana. Spread the legs as wide as the mat. Bring your hands closer to your feet. Roll your shoulders slightly together under your back to protect your lower back. Bring your chin closer to your chest. And then push your shoulders into the mat, feeling your arms move slightly away from your body.
Completely relax your legs. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Begin to relax your chest, your stomach, allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Relax your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back. Begin to relax your neck, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your cheeks, your forehead, and with each exhale, feel your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. So all that is left is your breath. Now begin to count your breath back from 11. And if you lose count, don't worry. Go back to 11. Now slowly begin to move your fingers, your toes. Raise your arms above your head and give yourself a little stretch. Then bend your knees and your arms and roll onto the right side of your body and stay here for a couple of breaths in a little fetal position. Using your left hand, gently come up to a seated position, facing the center of the room with your eyes closed. Staying connected to your breath to remain in the present. Bring the palms of your hands together. Touch your thumb to your forehead and bow to you. Sat Nam. Bow to the truth, the knowledge, the light that is you. And thank yourself for coming to your mat today and reconnecting. Touch your thumb to your heart. Bow to the planet, the universe, for all that it provides you. For it gives you life. Without it, you would not be here. It is merely an illusion that you are separate from everything. In truth, you are one with everything. Gently lift your head and we finish with our Om and we begin our inhale. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long sigh. Open your eyes behind your hands. Slowly lower your hands. Namaste, namaste.